Welcome to the desert and inside Chase Field in Phoenix. We've got open-air baseball for you on the show. It's the Chicago White Sox and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. About to get started here. And on the hill, Ryan Nelson.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And stepping in is the speedy Jacob Young. Now he steps off to reset. Swing and a ball popped up. Rooker coming on. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And there's one down. And now Stephen Kwan.
The left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
That clips a corner. 1 out, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Curve in the dirt. And that's off the inside edge. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Line drive. Fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And that one is lifted in the air. 2 down. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And that one got a piece of him.
Batter, take your base.
Well, in the box, he's seen that movie before. It wasn't a good movie either. He knew how it was going to end right from the beginning.
Manny Machado in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Kwan around third. He scores, and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Not a bad slider by any means. It was down and away, but an even better job to spoil that thing. And he let it.
And that's a fair ball. Coming home. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
Patrick Bailey in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one
2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That one to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back here at Chase Field, and on the hill, the big righty, Emerson Hancock. What do you look for here?
Well, Boog, expect to see the ball in play with this guy on the mound. He's not exactly a big strikeout guy, so that means the defense will need to stay sharp. He's looking for soft contact, so communication is going to be key in this one.
Ripped to right. And there's one away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Here's Gleyber Torres. And first offering is fouled off. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. And forget it. And they're on the board. It's 2-1. Now it's Christian Yelich. On the ground, right side. Fires over to Bellinger. Yelich is out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now up next for Arizona, Brent Rooker. Slider right there.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
And that is cut on and missed. And that is strike 2.
2 strikes.
And that's down and away. 2 outs, base is empty. Smoked on the ground a second. Sends it to first. And that ends the inning. New inning getting started. And now the right fielder, Dalton Varsho.
Dalton Varsho.
Foul ball there. Next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Breaking ball inside. 2-2. Sets him down looking. That was pretty nasty. Cedar Rafaela now at the plate. Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay hung up in a rundown now. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. And next to hit for the Sox, Jacob Young. Popped up to the left into foul ground. He makes the grab, and that is that. Back here in the desert, we head to the bottom of the second. And now here's the veteran DH, Jock Peterson. Hard hit, right side. Bellinger takes it himself. That's 1 out in the bottom of the second. And here comes Alec Bohm. That's hard hit on the line. Young makes the catch. And there's 2 down. This is Bryce Terang. In there at the knees. 0-1. Ground ball up the middle. On the run, throw to first. Nicely done for the out. And we're back onto the 3rd inning. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Nelson back to work. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Kwan goes 5 feet 9 inches, batting second in today's lineup, and he was a 5th round pick back in 2018. Lifted in the air, right center field. And there's 1 down. Bellinger up to hit. Flied to right his first time. So Cody Bellinger went as a 4th-round pick by the Dodgers in the 2013 draft. How about this, though? His final year in high school, he hit just 1 home run. Next pitch is downstairs.
Ball. 1-1.
Swinging a foul straight back. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 1 down, base is empty. Torres over to first, and Bellinger is out. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. A little out front there as he swings through it.
No balls, 1 strike.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Check swing on an 0-2. Appeal to first, and no swing, says Joe McDonald. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Tyler Stevenson. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
You know, these D-backs definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Nick Gonzalez stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
It's 0-1.
And that's too high.
That's a ball.
Line to left. Puts it away for the out. So the lineup flips over. Here's the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. He's 0 for 1. First pitch misses. Late on that fastball.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
There's a swing and a drive. And that's going to bang against the wall. Round second, digging for third. The relay throw. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Back here at Chase Field, on to the 4th. Here's Manny Machado to start it off. And the first offering, a fastball for a strike. And the slider just misses.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So up next, Joseph Ortiz. RBI single his last time up. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. And now the switch hitting catcher, Patrick Bailey. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him. And good work there. Back here in the desert, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
The second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
This to third, Machado. And he can't come up with it.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the left fielder.
And now it's Christian Yelich. Grounded out his first time up. And that's outside, and it's 1-0. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Throws to first in time. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Brent Rooker stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Lifted in the air, right field. Varsho. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Here's Jack Peterson. Grounded out his first time. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
Now back,
first and second, 2 outs. And now it's Alec Bohm. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
For the WhiteSox, number 49, Aaron Bummer.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Nick Castellanos. Pressure spot for him. Bases loaded and 2 gone. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1.
In the air out towards right center. And that will end the inning. And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th, and now it's Dalton Varsho.
Dalton Varsho.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
And a foul ball. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And there's a ball.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. So digging in, Ceddanne Rafaela. And he'll be safe at first.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jacob Young.
Now pitching for the
So out of the pen
Diamondbacks,
for the Diamondbacks,
number
Keegan Thompson.
71.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here.
Thompson.
Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Outside.
1-0.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
This is one of those situations
1-1.
defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first.
Oh, gets dirty. Fires to first, and that's a great play for the out. Now the number 2 hitter, Stephen Kwan, 1 for 2. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Fouled off. He was late. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's
That's
inside.
inside. Ball.
He's trying for third. This one in the dirt. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Check swing at the full count offering. Appeal to third. No swing. That's ball 4. He walked him.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Bellinger in the box now. Takes strike 1. And that is downstairs. And it's a ball and a strike. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Rooker sizing this one up. Brings it in. And that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
Tyler Stevenson. Now pitching for Chicago, number 56, Mark Leiter Jr.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. In plenty of time to first. And that's the 1st out in the bottom of the 5th. And the batter will be the shortstop, Nick Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. The shortstop takes the ball. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a ground ball. Ortiz on to first.
That's it out.
And a couple of quick outs. Back to the top of the lineup. And now the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. And it's fouled away. That missed by a lot. 1-1. That's a little bit low. Kicks and deals. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Gets to it on to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Back here at Chase Field. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the DH, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
1-0.
Not close with that one. Ball 1. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., that swing so reminiscent of his dad. Lots of pop. The 1-1. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Puts it away for the out. Manny Machado up to the plate. Thompson, 29 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2017. And Manny gets a piece. That misses the zone, and the count 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So up next for Chicago, Joseph Ortiz. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. He caught it behind his back, and they get the out. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. Leiter back to work. And that misses. 1-0. Up the middle, Rafaela. Tosses to first, 1 away, bottom of the 6th. And now it'll be Christian Yelich.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce. Into that out.
Has grounded out a couple of times. That one way inside. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Out number 2. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Brent Rooker. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And that's a fair ball.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infield. Fielders to make any sort of play.
Runner at first with 2 away.
Now pitching for
Jack
Chicago.
Peterson stands in.
Number 18, Tim Mesa.
D-backs making a move for a pinch hitter, Blaze Alexander. A runner on first with 2 gone for him.
Alexander.
Headed down the line. And that's a foul ball. Two outs. That's outside. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
The other way. Varsho pulls it down, and that is the inning. Back here in the desert, and now Patrick Bailey.
Number 14.
This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Jose Leclerc Gets the call from the pen.
Now pitching
Just
for
trying to
the
keep
Diamondbacks.
this one close here, and this is where a
Number
bullpen can
37.
give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And there's a foul ball.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Rooker hauls it in, and there's one away. Now it's the right fielder, Dalton Varsho, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Strike 2.
0-2.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Balls it in for the out. And there's 2 down. Ceddanne Rafaela steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Rafaela.
They say it went.
0-2.
The shortstop takes the ball. Puts a bunt down. And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single.
The center fielder, Jacob Young.
Next to hit, Jacob Young. 0 for 3 in this one. Fought off foul. Rafaela leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that's where the swing. And we're back at the plate. Alec Bohm.
Now pitching for Chicago, number 70, Juan Carrera.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Next to hit, Edouard Julien, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Outside.
And now it's even up. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th.
That's the ball.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Threw that
2-2's
fastball
the
right
count.
by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Can't glove it cleanly. And they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. Next to hit for Arizona, Tyler Stevenson. First offering, and it just misses. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Ball.
And it remains 2-2. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swings and misses, struck him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to begin the eighth. Stepping in, Stephen Kwan. Fastball almost got him there. The next offering misses. And the count now 2-0.
2-0.
High fly ball out to center field. Mitchell settles under it and makes the catch. One down. Here's Cody Bellinger. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. And first offering is fouled off. Breaking ball misses down and away.
1-1.
That's down and in.
Ball.
Ground ball right side and foul ball. Two now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. digs in now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And the first offering is not close. Strike one.
1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Hit in the air, right field. Nice grab on the run. And that. Back here at Chase Field, bottom of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Nick Gonzalez.
Now pitching for the White Sox, number 40, Jason Adams.
First pitch misses.
1-0.
And that is out of play. And that one missing low. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
2-2.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Gassed it right
now
by him.
The center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. 1 for 3. And that one fouled off. Not even close there. And now it's even 1-1. Tap foul at the plate. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. That's to third. Machado slings to first, and Gleyber Torres retired. And Arizona is set down 1-2-3. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Manny Machado.
Number 13, Manny Machado. Now pitching for the
new pitcher in the game, Dedniel Nunez.
72.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And a quick out, number 1. So up next, Joseph Ortiz. Outside, and that's ball one. Nunez, in his second season, he features a slider, a four-seamer, a sinker, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1-2's the count.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider. Down and away. Good job to fight that one off. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. The 2-2 on the way. And that one upstairs.
Full count.
The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball four.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Boom. Makes the grab. And there are two down. And up next for Chicago, Dalton. Varsho.
One ball, no strikes.
In the dirt, but kept close. Not in time. He's safe. And now a man into scoring position. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And another ball. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
2-1's the count.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Back here in the desert, now the left fielder, Christian Yelich.
The left fielder, Christian Yelich.
Adam back to work. Just missed.
That's the ball. 1-0.
Yeah, that's fouled off. One-run game, bottom nine. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
1-2.
And that's in the dirt.
2-2.
This one lifted in the air, left field. He's under it. And out number one on the grab. Now at the plate, Brent Rooker. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And that is strike one.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
And 1-2.
1-2's the count.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now Blaze Alexander.
Yeah!
There's a strike.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
That's inside.
Ball.
And the count even 1-1.
1-1.
Substitution being made
Now
at first. On to pitch run, Derek Hill.
Number 3, Derek Hill.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining.
Now
Alec
batting,
Bohm getting
third
ready to
baseman,
hit.
Alec Bohm. Now pitching for the White Sox, number 43, Jonathan Loaizaga.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And fouled off.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
The Diamondbacks down to their final strike. Fights it off. He'll see another.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at bat alive.
Steps off and looks to first. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
To third, Machado. Throw to first, ball game. And the White Sox hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1.